Merrifield. This team is talking about fair contracts. No takeaways. Andy. Call Reed, you guys. I'm serious.
Thank you all. This is a wonderful rally and full of energy. And now I want to change the tone just for a moment. Now I want us to remember, I want us to take a moment to remember one of our most valued colleagues, the most irascible, principled member of this faculty for the last 40 years. Bob Coleman from the English department died over the weekend. He said he was never going to retire, and he didn't. Bob was a man of principle. He was so principled once that he actually quit the union. I thought he was wrong to quit. I thought he was wrong on the principle he was quitting for, but I never questioned his principles. Bob cared deeply about this institution. Bob cared deeply about his students. We have one of my colleagues who got his BA here said, Bob was so hard the first time he took a course from him, he took a second. Okay? No one cared more about this university than Bob Coleman. And I'd like to take a moment of silence in his honor. Thank you very much. I do want to finish up. One last thought on Bob. After he quit the union, he came back, and then he did what we'd expect. He criticized us from within and made us a better union. My name is Andy Merrifield. I'm a member of the Political Science Department. I'm the president of Sonoma State Chapter CFA and the Associate Vice President for Northern California. And I'm also the Vice Chair of the bargaining team. And I run this out to let you know I'm not speaking about just what's happening here, but statewide. And I'm not just speaking about the demand for a fair contract for the faculty, because it is the faculty that provide quality education with the students and with the staff. Almost all of our organized employees at the CSU and at Sonoma State are in contract reopeners and contract negotiations. Now, I've been doing public employment contracts negotiations since 1975, and I can tell you there are two ways to be treated by managers in bad economic times. One way is for managers to say, look, we don't have a lot of money. What can we do that is very concrete to demonstrate we recognize your importance to the people you serve, in this case the students of the CSU. And then there's the other method. They can step on your neck. And that's what the CSU is doing to the employees who are so fundamental to the quality education that we all believe in and why we're all here. After almost 8 months at the bargaining table, they have proposed nothing but takebacks. They want to make it easier to get rid of our colleagues. They want to increase our workload, not for the benefit of you, the students, but to increase managerial flexibility and discretion. We became faculty, we became staff, we became student service professionals, we became coaches, librarians, and counselors because of our concern for quality education in the public sector. And it doesn't matter how bad the economy is or how minimal the budget may be, we all deserve a fair contract because a fair contract guarantees security for the excellent people who work in the CSU. Again, those people, the staff, the people who take care of the grounds. The people who make the offices work, the people who do counseling and advising, and the faculty. And so, one of the things that we want to be very clear about, we deserve a fair contract because student learning conditions and faculty teaching conditions are the same. So we want a fair contract so we can continue to provide the quality education you are paying too much for and not very much. folks over here that are doing the fraternity, I think it's Phi Delta Theta, that are they're raising money for cystic fibrosis, and I want to thank them especially because they agreed to turn off their music so we could have our event, because they too understand we're all in this together.